Hey everyone, this is Gian Roberts, and today I got a very special video for you. If you are a millennial, a 9-to-5er, a professional, a doctor, attorney, or any profession out there, and you want to learn how to retire in the next 3 to 5 years, this is the video to watch. So continue to watch here, and I'm going to show you how millennials can retire before their parents. Alright, so I'm very excited. If you don't know who I am, my name is Gian Roberts, and I'm the author of the book Retire Younger. And what this channel is about is ideas and methods for building passive income. And today I got a very special episode for you, because in this episode I'm going to share with you an individual who has achieved that goal, right, of retiring younger. I want to introduce you to Nathan Latka. Alright, Nathan Latka his book is invisible because of my blue screen. I just realized that. So I just got his book. You saw it there, invisible, right? He's invisible because of my blue screen. But I wanted to read you the opening phrases here to his book. All right, Nathan at age 19 founded a software company for $119 in his bank account. In 5 years, his new founded company was worth over $10.5 million. Now, he says, I don't consider myself exceptionally brilliant. I just realized something that few people know. You don't need a lot of money or an original idea to get really rich. I make more than $100,000 in passive income every month, while also running my own private equity firm and hosting the Top Entrepreneur podcast, which has more than 10 million downloads. This book will show you how I went from a college dropout to a member of the new rich. I'm holding nothing back. I'll show you the tax returns, my profits, my loss statements, and my email negotiation strategies of buying and selling companies. It's time to forget what your grandfather's advice. I'm going to teach you how to use the modern to be a modern optimist, investor, entrepreneur, and side hustler. By breaking these 4 golden rules, which are focusing on one skill. This is wrong. In today's business world, success goes to the multitasker. To be unique, wrong. The way to get rich is not by launching a new idea, but by aggressively copying the other and adding your own twist. And number 3, focusing on one goal. Wrong. Focus instead on creating a system to produce the outcomes you want, not just once, but over and over again. And 4, following the hottest opportunity. Wrong. Find a way to profit on the edges of a hot market instead of competing against all the other gold miners. Sell them the pickaxe. So that's the introduction to his book here, and I want you to go out and you can find it on Amazon. It's called How to Be a Capitalist Without Any Capital by Nathan Latka. All right. So so imagining being age 19 and just starting a company and growing that to $10 million. Now, I've followed Nathan for a while now, and he goes out and invests locally. He has many different techniques, and he outlines all these different techniques of how you can be an investor with very little capital in today's market and get those monthly passive income. So what my book and what I teach is how to retire younger in the next 3 to 5 years. And I developed a program or a system that you can follow. And so to get access to that system, it's 100% free to get on a call with me. Basically, you go to retireyounger.us/call. And if you could put that in the comments below, I would really appreciate it. Put that in the URL in the comments below. And also tell me if you're watching this live or you're watching this as a recording. And also post any questions you have about what we're talking about on this video, okay? So here's another couple in their 20s or early 30s, right? And this is Richard and Robin, and or Rich. He calls himself Rich and Robin. Now I've known these are real people that I know, right? So when I was young, and his mom used to watch me after school, and so he was just a toddler, the last time I've seen him. But I've been following these guys for a while, right? And what amazes me is that they go on these trips. They go on 3 to 4 trips every single year. Now, Rich isn't wealthy by any, he makes about 6 figures a year. So, but he's not wealthy, But they have designed a lifestyle that is superior to many lifestyles that I've seen out there. And they go out and they plan these events, they design their lifestyle, and they make it a priority. That's the key to retiring younger, like I outlined in this book, is to make it a priority and decide what you want to do and how you want to design your lifestyle. Once you have that goal in mind, then you'll come up with strategies and techniques to make this happen. Of course, I'll give you a few examples in this video. Alright, so what does retire younger mean? It's not age, right? It's not when I reach 65 or 70, I'll retire. That's not what we're talking about here. And it's not an amount of money, right? It's not when I have $1 million in the bank or I have $10 million in the bank, I'm going to retire at that point. So it's not an amount of money. What it is, in my definition, is a retire younger means that your passive income equals or surpasses your active income. All right. So when you build up a passive income that equals or surpasses your active income, then you have a retirement lifestyle. In other words, you're freeing up your time so that you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want, and you have no worries about how your bills are going to be paid and things like that. So that's what Nathan is talking about in this book, and that's why I'm so excited to share it with you. Again, it's How to Be a Capitalist Without Any Capital by Nathan Latka. You can find it in bookstores, and you can also find it on Amazon.com. So go ahead and do that. I show it on the screen, but again, my blue screen behind me is making it disappear. So, all right. So, how do you get started with this process of retiring younger or replacing your active income with passive income? So no matter where you are, no matter how much money you have, how can you achieve that? Now, these 3 guys on the screen have all done that process, right? They have all retired in their 20s. Okay, so if you're a millennial, or in your 20s or 30s, these guys have done it too. So these are real life examples of people that have also achieved this. Not only Nathan has done it, but these 3 people have as well, and many others have done it as well. So this video is again on how millennials can actually retire before their parents. And so if you want to get started with that process today, that's what I'm going to show you in this video. And also, you can go to my link at retireyounger.us/call, and on that call, we're going to give you a game plan, and it's going to be customized specifically for you and your current situation. So some of you are farther along in this this path to replace your active income with your passive income. And so we need to get on a call where I can see where you're at and then give you some real life blueprints that you can apply in your own life and make this happen for you for real in the next 3 to 5 years. So, that being said, Brian Elwood here, retired at age 30. Chris Crone, retired at age 26. And Dan Locke, retired at age 26 too. And so you can find their stories online. You can go to their websites at brianelwood.net, chriscrone.com, and danlocke.com. Alright, so those three guys are my mentors, my inspiration, as well as Nathan. And so I've tied this all together into a system, and I wrote the book about retiring younger, and Nathan wrote his book about how to do the same process that's in my book, right? And so there's 3 stages that everyone must go through in order to make this a reality in your own life. How do you retire younger? How do you replace your active income with passive income? And so that being said, you have to know why you want to do this. So I'm going to give you a tool in the next slide or so that's going to show you how that can motivate you to move forward towards that particular goal. Okay, so you need to know why. So there's several tools that you can implement, and I'm going to give you a few in this video. The second phase, or second stage that you must go through once you know why you're doing this, is to build or acquire passive cash flows. And so, like Nathan outlines in his book, there's several different methods to build a passive income. And so this is something that you acquire once, you build once, and then it pays you month after month after month, year after year. So it's not really, where you don't do anything and then just money just comes to you. No, you have to do some work first, right, to build that passive income, and then the money flows into you month after month. So royalties is one way that you can do this, right? So like on YouTube, people create YouTube videos, and then they allow advertisers to advertise over their videos, and they make a small percentage of the advertising budget goes to the creator of those videos for allowing advertisers to put ads on their video. Alright, so this is one way to generate royalty income, right? There's affiliate sales and several other methods in which you can make small investments and build a passive ongoing residual income. Okay, that's one thing. The other type is cash flow real estate that cash flows. So people making rent payments or lease payments on real estate every single month is another way to cash flow real estate. And I'll show you how to use other people's money to purchase this real estate, and to get those monthly payments coming into you every single month. Another way is that you can buy mortgage notes. So anytime a real estate transaction happens and the buyer can't pay 100% of the cash to buy that real estate, then a note is created, a promise to pay is created, right? And it's usually referred to as a mortgage note or a trust deed. And so you pay on your mortgage every single month, right, if you're the homeowner. But you can buy these notes and actually become the bank, okay? And so these are seller financing notes or notes, okay? But you can buy these at a bigger discount than you can buy the real estate. So this is a great option for some people who want to get started quickly and start collecting those monthly payments coming in every month and cash flowing. And then the third option is to acquire a business like Nathan outlines in his book, or to invest into a business that pays you every single month. Because businesses naturally cash flow, they are naturally set up to make a profit. And so if you can provide some value or purchase that business through an acquisition, you become the owner of the company. You put a manager in and make sure that that the company is operating at its optimal level, and you collect that money for years to come. All right, so those are just some of the methods that we talk about and we can give you on the phone call. Then what you want to do is you want to automate stage number 2 so that you can have other people doing these tasks, right? Going out, finding opportunities, investing in opportunities, and then you can multiply the amount of passive income that's coming to you every single month. So we automate and syndicate, and we use other people's time and other people's money. Okay, so that's what stage 3 is. All right, and then here's the tool. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. So here's the tool that I want you to, the action step I want you to take today. I want you to write a letter to yourself and determine what your ideal day is. Imagine that it's 5 years from now. You've retired. What does that day look like? What would you be doing? How much money would you passively be getting every single month, right? And you know, what kind of lifestyle would you be living? Where would you be living? Who's in your life? Who do you want to spend time with, right? And so you get to decide everything. You get to design your own lifestyle, right? Would you be traveling more? What would you be doing, right? And so make it very specific and very emotional, okay? And you want to write this letter to yourself and date it. And every morning, what I want you to do is take out this letter. I want you to read it to yourself, okay? Another thing that you should do every morning is to listen to somebody like Jim Rohn. You can go to YouTube and just listen to some of his personal development and listen to some of the ideas that Jim Rohn shares in his audio messages, and just make this a daily habit, okay? So read this letter, and so what this is going to allow you to do, the benefit of this is going to be that it's going to allow you to push through any obstacles that get in your way. Most people get to a point where, you know, they start trying to achieve a goal, and then they hit an obstacle and they just stop. So what this is going to allow you to do is to remind yourself how important this is to you, and so you'll find a way around these obstacles, either around them, under them. You'll blow them up, whatever it is, whatever it takes to get through that obstacle. You're going to do whatever it takes to get there, because that's important and it's a priority for you. Just like Rich and Robin, right? The priority is that they want to design a lifestyle where they can travel and see the world, and design it and do it the way they want to do it, right? You know, most people just travel, but they don't, you know, they don't set up pictures and photo shoots and things like that along the way, right? So this is the optimal planning and envisioning your future. So another way that you can make this happen, Nathan talks about this here in the book as well. On the where was it? So something about the future. Where did I just read that? I don't know. I just read this quote. Basically, you know, you envision the future and then you reverse engineer it, and basically that's what we're doing, right? So your mission statement, your vision, right, is then your yearly goals, right? And your yearly goals become monthly goals, and your monthly goals become daily tasks. Where did I just read that? I just read that. But anyways, I'll find that later. So that's what the GPS system allows you to do, is to reverse engineer how you're going to be successful in achieving your goals. So you have goals, you have a process, and then you have to schedule those on a daily basis. And so what that would look like would be this letter here, where you put your vision statement. This is what I want to achieve this year, right? And then you break that down into 3 goals. to 3 monthly goals that you're going to do on a daily basis. And so then you have the month below it, and then you have those 3 goals broken down into bullet points. So these are the tasks that you need to focus on, and then you need to give yourself a time limit on each task. And you use Trello to set up your daily calendar. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And most people have about 3 days or 3 hours a day. So then you could do 3 tasks, and you'll do 1 per hour for each day of the week, right? So you do 3 hours a week, and you'll be working on these 3 goals. And when you get to the end of the month, hopefully you'll be able to check off, hey, I achieved that goal, and then move on to the next one. So this is the system that we use to make sure that we achieve our goals. And this is what Nathan outlines in his book and what I outline in my book. So if you want to learn how to achieve and to retire in the next 3 to 5 years, then you need to get on the phone call with me, where I can give you a personalized game plan on how to do it, and give you more information about how to set this system up for yourself. Now you can go to retireyounger.us/call, and when you do, again, it's a free call. I'm not selling anything. There's nothing to buy. I just want to get on the call and give you your free game plan, and where it goes from there. I hope that it turns into a longer term relationship, but we can part as friends. Until the next video, I'll see you there.